All right, today I'm going to go over an exercise that has a couple names. When I was first introduced to it 20 years ago, a guy named Larry Scott, I think it was the first ever Mr. Olympia, called this a spider curl. Essentially, it's from a lat pull down machine, and it's behind the head cable curl is kind of, I think, what I call the program. What we're doing here, the goal is when I lift my humerus to this position, I've really isolated the bicep heads, both of them, unless I go into a shrug or something. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a really good, stable, vertical position, get in the machine where I can really push hard into the pads, okay? Keep this humerus as vertical as possible because we have the tendency to want to pull down, kind of like a chin-up, right? So I want to keep this pointed up, this bone pointed up, and really putting behind. Kind of think of slamming a basketball behind your head, right? You'd hit your head if you just pulled down. So we're really gonna bring those hands behind as best we can. You're gonna have to go incredibly light, so you're gonna have to feel it out a little bit. But what we're really trying to do is, because of this position, shoulder blades really need to be engaged that whole time. Otherwise you're gonna find yourself, when you go pull down, you're gonna end up shrugging up. And that is why we're really trying to avoid that. So let me demonstrate real quick. You'll notice that you will see me go into a shrug, contract, and curl. So for me, I like to break it down systematically so I don't get carried away when fatigue hits and I start doing this number when I pull down, okay? So just take a peek at it. I'm gonna go nice and slow, and you'll see that my hand is going behind me, not dropping the humerus, okay? So again, also with a lat pull down machine, a lot of them, okay, really drive into the pad, push those feet down hard into the ground. So you'll see my shoulder blades come down, hands go behind, come back up. I like to create a rhythm with my breath. Breathe in, hold, curl, exhale. Breathe in, curl, exhale. Breathe in, and so forth, okay? Again, we have a tendency to want to pull and shrug, so shoulder blades down hard, behind the head. Put the bar behind your head, okay? Again, that's what I call behind the head cable curl, or I rarely call it a spider curl, but that's the way it should look.